part of the story is really important, and he has been creating a lot nice art for us. Sorry about that noise. My husband is renovating the house. Okay. So, and what is the new? Just a moment. And for this release, we signed a record deal with Napalm Records, and we are really happy because we have been working as independent band so far, and for this record, we wanted to give it more, maybe a new, come with a new audience too. So we have been really happy working with them, and we have had a lot of publicity because of them, and also a lot of interviews. Yes, and we are really looking forward to what to the future with this new record label. And do you think it's important to have a label? Yes, I think it's important, but for in our case, it has been also very important that we have first created the whole concept of Dark Sarah and really gone with the flow and what we want to do with the music and art and everything like that. And I think that that's also something that people who know us will also look forward to in the future too, and also appreciate, so that we have our own unique style. And that's something that we needed to grow. So every album is kind of a growth story in that way too. Yeah. Have you had to postpone many shows due to COVID-19? No, actually. We have never been really active band on with the shows, although we have always wanted to have more shows, but so far it hasn't been possible because we live here in the end of the world in Finland and it's really expensive for a band to travel from here to Europe. But we are still looking forward to shows, and hopefully in the future, when the COVID-19 crisis hopefully is over, then we will definitely come as soon as possible to Europe and maybe other parts of the world too. Yes, so we didn't have to postpone many shows, luckily. And have you had any epic failures during live performances? Because there hasn't been so many. There was a moment when we had more music videos than we had live shows. So we haven't been that active in the live scene, but in my previous band there was many epic failures. One of them I remember really clearly was that I was with my former band Amberry and Dawn. I was on a stage singing, and then I had my microphone in my hand and I spread my arms like this, and same time the bass player came with his big bass and it was like baseball, and the microphone flew to the audience with like a and luckily it didn't hit anyone, but it crashed. So that was maybe the biggest one that I remember. But of course there has been these moments when I start singing and somebody puts his leg in front of me and I triple over, and same time I'm starting to sing, and it sounds like a croak or something. Yes, so funny things, but at that moment it don't feel like that. But I managed. Yes. Okay. So any new music that has impressed me? There's a lot of new music that impress me, but not I don't have that kind of bands or artists that I follow. I'm inspired by a lot of people and music and movies and books and poetry and everything like that. So yes, I'm always impressed by other people's art. Yes. And how do I feel about the COVID-19 pandemic with effect of the music scene? At the moment, it's hard to tell what's the long distance effects, but at the moment I feel that it definitely has affected the whole live scene a lot. Everyone who's working and gigging a lot and working with the artists who perform, many have lost their income, and of course that is tragical in a personal situation if that happens, and of course that's something that many people need to find new jobs during this crisis, and lucky if you can and kind of manage through the hardest part, but of course it can kind of suck out all the creativity from artists who need to find other ways to earn their living, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't have to be like that. So there can be support in many different ways for artists and the people who work for the artists. Yeah. Just a moment, my dogs are missing me. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes, can you tell us a little bit about the music scene in Helsinki? Yeah, sure. Helsinki used to have a lot of spaces or places, venues where to arrange live shows, but at the moment the situation is quite bad because there has been quite big venues that recently don't exist anymore, and there hasn't been new ones coming. And of course, this crisis situation is also the same thing. So people can go to concerts, and just right now when I'm shooting this video, the situation in Helsinki area is that only 20 people can go to a live show. So for many Christmas shows and everything like that, it's devastating, and also for operas and so on. So you know what I mean. So it's tragic moment, tragic situation. What are the future plans for Dog Sarah? Because of this crisis and all the shows that I was hoping for didn't happen, there's nothing more to do than to write new music. So I have been really effective and written a lot of new songs, and hopefully I can release a new Dog Sarah album soon enough. So that's what I've been doing, and I hope that maybe next year will be a better year. This 2020 has been the worst of all, I think, for everyone. So let's hope for many things are better next year. Also for the shows, for Dog Sarah, and maybe a new album too. So that's what I'm hoping for. And thanks for this interview and this moment with you. So listen to Dog Sarah and have a nice Christmas. Bye.